This is Real News Media TV, coverage you can trust. Please like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Select all for daily news updates. Good morning, my Real News Media TV family. Thank you so much for tuning in this morning, and I'm wishing for everyone a wonderful and a productive day. And in the news this morning for September 4, 2023, daughter arrested after mother is killed in Clarendon. The 25-year-old daughter of a 61-year-old woman has been taken into custody after the mother was stabbed to death at their home in Brands Peace, Clarendon on Sunday afternoon. The daughter was detained after she went to the police station and reported that she had killed her mother, who lawmen have identified as Mary Abbott, the police said. Reports are that around 2:30 p.m., the mother and the daughter were both at home when a dispute developed between them. Police said during the dispute, a knife was used to stab Abbott several times over her body. The daughter, the police said, then went to the Frankfield police station, where she reportedly informed the cops of what transpired. The police went to the scene, and on their arrival, the lifeless body of Abbott was seen lying on her back, clad in a pink blouse, a brown skirt, and barefooted. The body had what appeared to be multiple stab wounds to the upper body. The Frankfield police are investigating. 15-year-old arrested on murder charge in Portland. The number of people murdered in Portland since the start of the year jumped to 11 as the 2 murders were recorded between Friday night and Sunday morning. On Friday, September 1, about 8:15 p.m. in Springbank in the parish, a 26-year-old construction worker, Mesha Hill, otherwise called Toto, was stabbed during a dispute at a shop in the area. He was allegedly stabbed by a 15-year-old boy. Hill was taken to the Port Antonio Hospital, where he was pronounced dead. The teen has been taken into custody. Then early Sunday morning in the Spring Hill district in Buff Bay Valley, a 28-year-old chef was killed. He has been identified as Ricardo Williams of University Road in St. Andrew. Reports are that about 12:15 a.m., Williams was at home when 2 men opened a window to his bedroom and fired shots at him. He reportedly ran from the house and was later found bleeding. He was taken to the Anoto Bay Hospital by police and was pronounced dead on arrival. The police investigation continues. Westmoreland, a man mourns the death of soulmate killed by police service vehicle. The death of his common-law wife a day after his nephew's grave digging has caused the retired ground man, 66-year-old Kenrick Forrester, to sink further into grief. Forrester is questioning what his life will be now that his partner of 8 years is dead. He told the news that his spouse, 41-year-old Nita Swearing, went to do a transaction at the Western Union in Savannah Lamar on Saturday afternoon when, upon returning home, she was struck by a police service vehicle that was on a high-speed chase in his community of Belle Isle Road in Grange Hill, Westmoreland. Forrester's nephew also died in a crash a few months ago in Negril in the parish. I asked her to collect some money from Western Union, and on our way back I get to find out my wife was on the right-hand side of the banking. The vehicle hit the light post and go up in the air and drop on top of my wife and mash her up and kill her off. And leave me now to do what? A distraught Forrester questioned. Forrester said he has not slept since the incident. Last night, whole night I don't shut my eye. May I pray for daylight, he tearfully told the news. He is hoping to get some answers from the police regarding the death of his soulmate. Justice, justice, and even if I get any compensation, it still won't help because I have lost a loved one. I could call upon her during thick and thin, he stated. A community member who identified himself as Xavier is also crying for justice for Swearing. Boy, it is a tragic thing. That lady is silent and don't give any trouble. So if you see her get a death like that, the whole community feel it. It's a very sad thing when we saw the crash site, but I would like to see some justice served for this lady, the resident stressed. Meanwhile, Member of Parliament for Westmoreland Western, Morland Wilson, who visited the grieving family on Sunday afternoon, told the news that he will have a word with the Senior Superintendent of Police for the parish regarding a review of their internal operations. Condolences to the family members of Miss Swearing. For Westmoreland in particular, there must be some operational plan developed because we have one of the highest concentrations of motorbikes in the country, Wilson said. The police will definitely have to review their internal operation procedures to see how best they can have a preventable mechanism to prevent any further incidents like these, he stressed. MP refuses to give into demands for US $50,000 to not release personal information. Former cabinet member Philip Paulwell is urging Jamaicans to pay keen attention to their cybersecurity after his phone was cloned and his bank accounts hacked by scammers who are demanding US $50,000 from him to not make his information public. Paulwell on Sunday confirmed the reports reaching the news that he found out his bank accounts had been hacked and a substantial amount withdrawn after he attempted to make a withdrawal at a local financial institution. He said checks with other financial institutions at which he holds accounts showed that attempts had also been made to hack them. Days later, he was contacted through a number he did not know with a male voice, telling him that his phone had been cloned and they had access to his email, pictures, personal and professional messages. Subsequent to that, I have been receiving threats that these persons now have 20 years of my emails, WhatsApp, and other things on my devices, and that they intended to scandalize me for having sex with underage girls. I can say definitively that I have never had a relationship with anyone who is underage, Paulwell told the news. He said the caller threatened to make public the information, including correspondence with his clients, unless he deposited the US $50,000 to a Nigerian account, which was provided. Again, my response is that all my legal work is above board, said Paulwell, who is also an attorney. According to Paulwell, he contacted the local police, while people in the United States who were threatened by the extortionist reported the matter to the American law enforcement agencies. My phones have been subjected to scrutiny, and I am determined that these culprits must be brought to book. I am now aware of who some of them are and the links that they might have to local people. We are going to be pursuing those matters, and I intend to ensure that they are fully prosecuted, said Paulwell, who is the Member of Parliament for Kingston Eastern and Port Royal and the opposition spokesman on energy. He told the news that the international investigators traced the account, which he was asked to pay the money to the United Kingdom, and shut it down with some US $600,000 already in it. And they told me that one payment to that account was for US $42,000 from an account in Jamaica, added Paulwell. He said he refused to pay, and on Sunday received reports from political and personal colleagues that they had been sent an email with images which were on his phone. Paulwell said despite the threats, he has no intention giving in to demands from the extortionist. Absolutely not. I believe that we need to resist these people. In fact, it is likely that more and more of this is going to happen now that there has been a clampdown on scamming. I believe more and more people are going into hacking as they believe that they can use this against the people. I believe we need to resist that, and I will resist them, especially because I know there is nothing illegal on my devices, declared Paulwell. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Select all for daily news updates.